Okay, now I'm going to kind of go over the interface and show you kind of a little bit how you'd use it, what each function's supposed to do, or how you could use it. First off, Let's just go in order. We'll talk about quick search. Um, it works exactly like the effects and presets search bar. Whereas if you search for, say, Aaron Fisher, he's the first one on the list. If we start typing it, you'll see that only Aaron Fisher's scripts show, or let's say time. Oh, let's spell time right. And this gives us a list of all the expressions that relate with time, assuming that we entered them with the title of time. Um, so it kind of just makes it easier to find expressions if you know the author or the title. Uh, see, if we type Dan Eberts, you'll see he has a very large amount of expressions that I like and find useful. But that's kind of what that does. And we can also, moving on to sort, we can sort by the date, author, or title. This will also come in handy if you might know the title of the script and you want to look for it alphabetically. That's all it does is it puts the titles in alphabetical order, or the author's names in alphabetical order. Um, this just might make it a little easier to help you find the expression you're looking for. I don't really recall exactly the name of it or the author. You can just play around with the sort. Now, right now, this expression library it's not huge. I mean, it's got quite a few expressions in it, but as it progresses and gets larger, I think it'll be beneficial for you to use the sort function. Um, Now, you can also sort by date. Since I added most of these expressions on individual days, it doesn't really show right now uh, the flexibility of this, because I think there's only 3 days really. Yeah, 8/16 and 8/19, or 9/16. But anyway, that's kind of how you would use those. Like I said, it'd probably be better once you get a larger library built. Now, let's see, these buttons, import, what this will allow you to do is, say you have somebody else's XML library, you'll be able to take this and actually select theirs, and when you open it, it'll just bring in every expression they have and add it to your library. This will allow you to have have all the expressions right there without having to keep going to load library and changing libraries. One thing to mention is this currently doesn't check for duplicates, so you might want to keep that in mind when merging libraries. Let's see what else. Well, let me go over group items here. This is kind of might be kind of confusing at first, but basically what this does is it allows you to group your expressions together. So if you might have several expressions that are tied together somehow. Right now in my library, I've only got one, and let me think. It's one of Lloyd's. So we search for that, and here it is, film projector. And what this allows you to do is just you'll see all of your expressions that are in the same library over here in this list box. It's just an easier way to get to them without having to remember anything, and I just thought that'd be a good feature, and I stand by that. Okay, next, let's see. We can add from web. It'd probably be best if I showed you export for web first, so you can kind of get an idea of how this works. So let's say that we want to take, okay, stutter frames. We want to export that. What this gives you is It basically formats this the expression so you can just copy it and paste it onto like a forum or email it to somebody. And what they'll be able to do is go to this add from web and paste it in here, and it will actually just go ahead and uh, pick out all the elements that it needs and adds it to your add expression dialog box, and you're ready to add it directly to your library. Okay, and then of course add. This just lets you go in and add one. Say you just made one and you want to add it, just click add. And remove. Same thing, you remove one. I don't think that needs much of a description. And the expression uh, information, we've got a description and usage box. Lets you write a little bit or read about how to use somebody else's expressions. The expression code, this is what's actually applied to your different properties. And let's see, apply, this actually applies your expression that you have selected, whether it be in the library entry or the group items, to the layer property you have selected. I'll show you that in just a second. Retrofit and apply, that's going to have its own video because it's kind of confusing. It's not the easiest thing to explain. I've already shown you export for web. Edit, that just lets you edit the expression that's already in the library. Say you want to make an update to it, or just change the description, maybe add it to a group. You'll be able to do that from here. Okay, let's move on and actually kind of show you how to use it. I've already got a project kind of set up so we can have a look at it. It's going to be kind of hard to see because the interface is so large. But hopefully you're working on a larger resolution than this. Okay. So we've got a solid, or actually it's a shape layer, and just a text layer. Say we want to, okay, we'll just make the solid or the shape layer spin. Since it's rotation based, we'll want to use the rotation property of the shape layer. So we hit R, and that'll give us the rotation. We select it. We select our expression in the toolbox, and we just click apply. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It goes ahead and it applies the expression to the selected property. And let's just RAM preview it here. And there you go. Okay. Another quick example. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just make the text pop up. So we hit P to get the position selected. Make sure we have pop-up selected and hit apply, and it has applied it to the position layer. So let's see what that did. Alright, that seems to have worked. So it's that easy to apply expressions out of the library.